Good morning. Today we will discuss how to write a report. A report is also called an article. For class 12, you have to be familiar with the format of a newspaper report and a school magazine report. Actually, a report is a written account of something that has already happened. And you may write it from your own experience if you were there when the event happened. Or else you can write the report based on your research, on the reading that you have done, or the data that you have collected from someone else. So if you are asked to write about a natural disaster that happened in some other state or country, then your report will be based on the information that you got from other sources. In any case, the report should be well organized and unbiased. As you know, a newspaper report is the one that is published in a newspaper, and it will be political news or sports news or reports of accidents, crime and other disasters. And you have to follow a specific format while writing a newspaper report. That is, you have to write a headline, and the headline should be written in present tense only, and under that you will give the byline, which is the name of the report. And again, you have to give the details of the date and the place of occurrence before you start writing the report. Another important point to keep in mind while writing a newspaper report is that you should never write it in first person. Always use the passive voice, and the content or the data should be systematically presented, and the main information should be written in the first 2 or 3 sentences. All the extra details can follow in the next paragraphs. Now let's look at the school magazine report. As you know, a school magazine report is always written by students for the school magazine. And the topic for a school magazine is usually the activities that are conducted in the school, like a festival celebration or a sports day or annual day or any other event. And as you can see here, the format of a school magazine report is a little different from the newspaper report. Well, in a school magazine report, you have to give a heading and the byline or the writer's name, and also the class that you are studying in. But you don't have to mention the place and date. But when you write the report, you will be giving all the information about the event, including the date, the time and venue, and the sequence of the programs. That is a list of all the programs that were conducted as part of that event, and all the other highlights of the event, and also give due credit to the people who organized or made all the arrangements for that event. And if there were any chief guests or judges, you should give the correct information, that is, their name and designation should be accurate. While writing a report, the language should be simple and formal, and no irrelevant information should be given. That is, all unimportant and unnecessary details can be avoided while writing a report. So this is all you need to know about writing a report. And a report is also just another essay. So now let's take a look at how to write an essay. Let's go through the main parts of the essay and the points to keep in mind while writing an essay. As you very well know, the first paragraph is called the introduction, and the last paragraph is called the conclusion of the essay. And what comes in between the introduction and conclusion is called the body of the essay. and the body can be either one paragraph or two or three. So together there will be a maximum of 5 paragraphs in your essay. It is in the introductory paragraph that you clarify your position while writing a debate. So you have to inform the reader whether you're going to write in favor or against the topic. And before you write the topic sentence or the thesis sentence, you must give a quote or a question to hook the reader. That is, to grab the attention of the reader. So it can be in the form of a question or a quotation or a bold statement. The topic sentence always contains the main idea of a paragraph. So in this introductory paragraph, the next few sentences will give an idea or an outline of what to expect in the following paragraphs. Now we move on to the body of the essay, and as you know, here we will be including all the examples to support your argument and also the extra details to prove your point. Make sure you include your main argument in the second paragraph. That is the first paragraph of the body of the essay. So each paragraph should contain an argument with an example to prove your point. Now we are going to look at how you can make a connection between the paragraphs by using transitional phrases or linking words, which will link one paragraph to the next, and this is how you will maintain a continuity and flow of ideas from one paragraph to the next. To present your first idea, you might use the word first or firstly, and then as you move on to the next paragraphs or the next idea, you can use the word next or then or again. And similarly, for other situations, you can use words like since and in order to, or in addition, furthermore. And to illustrate an idea or to give examples, you can use the words for example, such as, or like. Some other commonly used linking words are in addition and likewise or besides. And for comparison, we often use the word similarly, while to contrast an idea, we will use however or but. And to cite a consequence, we might use words like or therefore. And to summarize, we often use in conclusion or finally or to sum up. And to restate an idea, the most commonly used phrase is in other words. So there is a long list of transitional phrases or linking words which you can check out later. But now we are going to look at how to write the conclusion or the last paragraph of an essay. You can always start off the concluding paragraph with the transitional phrase like in conclusion or in the end. And as everybody knows, the concluding paragraph will always be a restatement of the topic sentence of the introductory paragraph. So here you will be reinforcing your main argument in different words. And finally, the last sentence of the concluding paragraph will contain a global statement that will give the reader an idea that the discussion has come to an end. Now we are going to look at how to write a paragraph. We will just discuss it briefly because a paragraph is the building block of an essay. So we'll just go through what you have studied earlier.
A paragraph is the simplest of writing tasks. So let's look at the points to keep in mind before you start writing a paragraph. A paragraph should have a topic sentence, supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. In the topic sentence, you should mention the central idea of the paragraph. For example, if the topic is your summer vacation, then your first sentence can be, "My summer vacation was a wonderful experience," or "I had a nice experience this summer." In the supporting sentences, you can add more details, like mention the facts, the place names and the dates of the trip, and also describe your experience. In the concluding sentence, you can sum up the main points in one line if that is possible, or else you can just restate or rephrase the topic sentence. That is, you can reword it or write the topic sentence in a different way and conclude the paragraph. One main aspect of paragraph writing that you should always keep in mind is the use of linking words. I'm sure you're very familiar with linking words like firstly, secondly, in fact, in short, moreover, however, although, similarly, etc.
These are only a few examples of linking words. You can use any other linking word which is appropriate to the situation.
These words can be used in the beginning of sentences. It will be helpful in connecting two ideas or to maintain continuity between the sentences.
So I hope you have got a clear idea of how to develop your essay writing skills. With this, we will wind up today's class. Please take a look at all the sample essays given in the notes and also do the assignments. Until we meet again, have a great day.